Hi, this is the C Steps tutorial, second part of the Grafana series, demonstrating how to install Prometheus and Alert Manager on Windows and then integrate it with Grafana. Let's begin by opening a browser and then navigating to the following URL to download Prometheus and then Alert Manager. You've got two options. You can either download the LTS version or the current version, but for the purpose of this video, as you can see, I'm going to be downloading the latest version. Whilst that is downloading, let's go ahead and download the Alert Manager. Once again, make sure to download the Windows version. Now that that is complete, let's go ahead and download NSSM, as it will be necessary to run Prometheus and Alert Manager as a service. So go to the following URL. Now select the latest release version to start the download. Now we have all three zip files downloaded. First thing to do is to extract every single one of these zip files. What I'm going to do now is reorganize the folder restructure. As you may have noticed, you have a subdirectory with the same name as the root folder. So to reorganize it, all I would be doing is a copy and paste to get rid of this. And all I'm doing now is just renaming the folder. I think it's a lot easier for the future when it comes to updating in terms of the folder structure, as the name will remain the same. And I think it just looks a lot more tidy. After that's complete, I'll just be moving all these three folders within my C drive. I have a folder that I've created already called Grafana add-on. You can place it anywhere else if you wish, but for the purpose of this tutorial, I've kept it within a folder within my C drive. Now open up command prompt. So first thing we're going to do is for Prometheus is we're going to create a Windows services. Now to do this, you have to go to the directory where NSSM is located, and I'm choosing the 64-bit version. Once you do that, this is the syntax or the command to start the installation process. So the installation process is NSSM and then install, and then the name of the service that you wish to have. This could be anything. It doesn't have to be Prometheus. It could be something else. And then you just select where the exe is. So we're going to select Prometheus. Arguments. In this particular section, you'll put all the flags that you want for your Prometheus application. So this flag is stating that I wish to have all my data for Prometheus to be put on my D drive, not on my C drive. You may have other drives, or you may wish to just keep it within your C drive. If so, you do not need this flag. This particular flag is stating that you want the retention period to be for 90 days. If you want that to be less or more, then feel free to change the time. And that last bit, you don't necessarily need it, but if you ever wish to delete any time series within your Prometheus data, then you will need to add that particular flag. Just to demonstrate, Prometheus is not going to be online at this moment in time because we haven't started the services. You can start the services within using a NSSM command, but we'll utilize the GUI. So if we go to services, and as we can see, we now have a Prometheus services, and let's start it. Now if you go back to the following URL, bearing in mind Prometheus uses the 9090 port as a default, and Prometheus is now up and running. Let's do the same for Alert Manager. For awareness, within this particular tutorial, I won't be showing how to utilize Alert Manager. It's just something that I've just added just in case anyone wishes to install Alert Manager and utilize it within their environment. Same thing again, we're going to start the Alert Manager services, and then we're going to go to the web GUI. For Alert Manager, the following port is utilized: 9093. And there we go, Alert Manager is up and running. Now what we're going to do is we're going to integrate these two data sources on our Grafana system. So log into Grafana and then you go to connections and then select data sources and then select add data source, and then Prometheus is right at the top. Because we've got Prometheus installed on the same server as where Grafana is, we're going to just put localhost and then 9090. So this particular part is saying scrape interval. How many seconds would you like a Grafana to keep pulling the data from Prometheus? So as default is 15, and then we're going to use the get method for the HTTP. Now we're going to do the same for Alert Manager. So implementation, I'm going to change that to Prometheus. URL, it's going to be the same, HTTP, localhost, and then we're going to put the port number, which is 9093. And you just need to save it. As we can see, it's passed the health check. And yeah, you now have Prometheus and Alert Manager integrated with your Grafana.